Celebrations in Pyongyang for the Day of the Shining Star, the 74th anniversary of the birth of Kim Jong-il, the late leader venerated with, among other things, a figure skating festival. The real celebration, though, came more than a week ago, with fire, not ice, the launch of the Shining Star rocket, carrying a satellite of the same name. For South Korea and its allies, it was a ballistic missile test. The South Korean president told her nation on Tuesday that the launch and last month's nuclear test before it required a change in her country's mindset.
Dear citizens, it has become clear that the previous approaches and kindness would never subdue the North Korean regime's nuclear ambitions, but rather heighten the North's nuclear capabilities, which would end up driving the Korean peninsula into a catastrophe. We cannot be dragged around by North Korea's deceit and threats anymore.
That's why she said she decided last week to pull South Korean workers and businesses out of the joint industrial complex at Kaesong inside North Korea, a project into which the government and the companies had ploughed hundreds of millions of dollars.
Most of the dollars are presumed to have been funneled into the Workers' Party, responsible for nuclear and missile development, instead of being used to improve the lives of ordinary people.
The president was being careful with her language here, though. On Sunday, a senior minister said that the government knew that 70% of the hard currency going through Kaesong had been used for the weapons programs or for luxuries for the elite. If true, that would have been a clear breach by South Korea of UN sanctions. He reversed his position on Monday. Certainly a stronger position for a government saying it will lead a hardened international response, making clear to Kim Jong-un that pursuing nuclear weapons will bring about the collapse of his regime. That's a message unlikely to go down well with China, which wants stability in Pyongyang and is already concerned about US-South Korean talks on deploying an American anti-missile system on the Korean peninsula. And President Park knows that her strategy of increasing the pressure on Pyongyang relies more than anything on China's cooperation. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, Seoul.